and we will have a discussion. Before I reply, I would have consulted, which unfortunately today we have not. But even without that, I take the liberty to say that we agree with his presentation. And we will take some time and make the consultation that we should have done before, either today or sometime, as we proceed. There are things that he said that are requirements, and those are not negotiable. There are goals that he was talking about, those ones, they are negotiable. Sometimes we don't negotiate the actual number of goats, but since we don't present goats, we present sometimes monetary or value in Kenya or even here. We negotiate the value of the goat. So we'll talk about it, and initially, as I said, we are in agreement, and he said that it's not a requirement that we stipulate that this has to be done. In some situations where, let's say, it's a Kikuyu man, a Kikuyu woman marrying, even here in New Jersey, I've seen situations where we say items 1 to 20, at least 4 of the items must be done whatsoever, whether we are in New Jersey or California. I've attended ceremonies like this. The lady was New Jersey, the man was Massachusetts, and we negotiated and came to consensus. So we agree with this presentation. We will negotiate, and we will consult, and the wedding, the plans of the wedding continue as planned. But John asked whether we are going to have another session. I would recommend that we have another session. By that time it will be different from today because we'll have some consultations, and then we proceed. And I don't see any hiccup or anything that will disrupt the operations of wedding arrangements.
Correct.
Yeah. Any comment or question?
Moherega, any questions?
And in our tradition, the parents or the clan of the lady are the ones who put the demands that you need. We call it ratio, but it's in when the Kikuyu is ratio, the person who interpreted, we call it the bride price, but we stopped using that word. It's like gift. So we are not asking a price for our, they are not asking price for the lady. So, but if you go to the dictionary or Google and ask it to translate, it will be bride price, but forget about the price. But it's gifts. But this way, in Kenya, it takes more than a year. One session, another session, while the arrangements for the wedding are going on. By that one, the two families or the two clans share things, they come together and they understand each other, such that by the time the two primary subjects, the man and the woman getting married, will have known each other and they know members of the opposite side. So this will be brief, but we will do the best we can.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Before you sit down. Okay. Before you sit down.
Oh, okay.
One of the things we had thought about is we have ladies who have been married here, married your wife. So we thought maybe your wife could just start up and say how she felt, or what she went through, what there's joy. So one time you could just stand up and just say, oh, I love to really appreciate, especially because you're so beautiful dress.
Yes, it's not.
That's up to your wife now.
Baby, you remain standing.
to give me some kind of more support. Yes. So, as you have heard, my name is Mary Kahonu. I'm his wife from 1981. I don't want to say the number of years, they just say we don't count. So we don't want to put the number. But we have been together for a long time. Not that we are tired of each other, but we are happy to age together. Normally, women don't talk when it is this kind of occasions.
Because we are just starting. We haven't officially started. That's why we say do it now, because after this, you will not have another opportunity.
Okay. So what women do, they come with baskets of goods, like gifts. They buy food stuff, what would I call it? Like shukari, the sugar, groceries, yes. So that's what they do. So they come with their baskets, carrying their baskets. The men buy, or they make beer or the traditional wine. And the women carry the baskets for them, the wine, and bring it to
our side.
Yes. I'm talking on this side now. So this side now, a day like today, we should have had those baskets with enough stuff that all these ladies will share and go home with something little to go, just to bless the children. And on that day, when it comes, they will also come with who brings the lessons?
The lessons you
Yeah, the man does most of
we
the
bring the
work.
drinks. That is the beer and the traditional. Yes, the men's side bring all those things, and we also some customs like where Nelly comes from. The men come, the family that is getting married there, you come with your food and you cook it. So those people who you go to will just be there to help you make the food, but they are not going to cook for you. You're coming to get their daughter, you come with your food, you make the food, and you feed them. But our Kikuyu is different. We make the food for you.
The way we have been.
Yes.
You just pay for it.
Yeah. That's where I was going. Yes. I think those ones are better because you buy what you can afford. But these ones will ask you to pay for something you have not even had. Yes. But it's all good. You know, it's just something to make the occasion lively and to bless our children, to welcome them into that different stage of their life, and be there as parents. So when I got married, everything was done by the parents, and I wasn't told to say anything. So all this time, it was like you are carried until but you are observing. Now we are the parents, we have to say something. I don't know what else to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Honestly, in Kikuyu tradition, in this kind of occasions, women don't actually say anything. They don't have an opportunity to speak. But because we are coming to explain and have a discussion on what the cultures are, that's why I felt it was very important, or we felt it very important for the ladies to have an opportunity to express themselves. So if there's another lady here who would like to say something, say a word, Nelly, if you feel something, to say something maybe about a little bit the difference between your culture, or how you got married, we will appreciate that. But we want to, at the end of the day, I've told these people privately, during these ceremonies, it's not about the people who are getting married. is about the parents. Because they are the ones who drink all the alcohol, they get the gifts, the bride and group to be, they just stress. So, but for ourselves, what we try to do is to take that load off them. Majority of them are young, they may have student loans, they just have a job, they just renting. So I would rather just take that load off from them as a community. If they don't have something, if you guys don't have something, if Jack doesn't have something, we'll stand in for them. But if they can, that's well and good. But the point is about the occasion itself. It's not about how much or who. Usually it's come from them, but because we are starting a long journey, they'll pay it somewhere down the road, either through us or when their kids get married. So at the end of the day, it all stays in the family. So, and given that this process has not really started, I would like to give you as an opportunity to tell us about something, how you guys felt, and if you have something to share about your tradition or something you would like us to take into account or to know, we would really, really appreciate. So I don't know.
What do we think?
I don't know.
Just general comment.
Well, we know that they're gonna get married in a place
Princeton.
outside of Princeton. And just so you guys know, we have already offered them
Something to help with the wedding.
to help pay for that portion as well. As you know, parents, we thought that was the right thing to do, so we're helping. We didn't want those, like you said, we didn't want them to
Yeah,
have to
they're too strapped to
pay for it,
everything.
you know. And they really wanted to do it at this place, so no problem, you know. And
I don't know, I mean, I understand everything with the tradition.
yeah, and I have no
Um,
problem with that. We can get together or talk whatever you want
Yeah,
about
to,
what you think we should do to become closer with them. And so we can, you know, because we're all gonna be connected. There's no doubt about it. And when grandchildren come, we will be connected. And I understand that you want to continue to keep your traditions as part of their lives, and we're fine with that, you know? We were both brought up Catholic, so we don't go to church that often, but, you know, we instilled that in both our children to believe in God and stuff like that. We thought that was important. And,
Yeah, luckily, majority of the people here I think are Catholic, she's Catholic.
yeah,
So,
I did, Catholic is
yeah, so,
very strict. When we brought up our boys, they were
more just Christian,
Yeah.
yeah, wasn't so strict.
we got married in the Catholic church, and
Yeah.
it was about 17 hours long.
Oh.
Extremely long.
Yeah, that was a long ceremony.
Can I say something?
yes.
Maybe being the oldest here, look at it this way. There are villages. The girl belongs to another village. Normally they were not working. You know, they are just girls growing up or they are going to school, whatever. And then the boy belongs to another village. So it was really something to do. Because there they are arranging how they are coming to the girl side. So you call your clan, you call your friends, your neighbors, and they bring gifts, and that's what you are going to come over with on this side. And then we have cooked for you, and we are waiting for you, we eat together. And these people don't live together, not like here where they can, even that was not thought of.
Yeah, even when we got married, it wasn't.
So, you know, you come to our village and the whole day it was celebration, and then you go away. And if there's something we also need, because traditionally we have to see where the girl is going to get married. When we finish all these these two have gone through, then we have to come and see where our girl, that is tradition, I'm not saying in his world. Come and see where the girl is getting married. So you have to wait for us, cook for us, we come with our little gifts, and then that's when we used to sit down now office in my tribe, and now adorn the girl with gifts that she's getting married. Where is the Mukamba here? Yeah, we adorn the girl. Now they don't want those things, but so we give them gifts that they can use to buy their bridal gear. You know what I mean?
Right.
What we are doing. So it is really a traditional enjoying this, because the kids, my daughter who has grown up in this village is going to change a dress, as it were, and go and live on the other side. So it was all that, going through that, and the parents, of course, are saying they are going to lose their daughter. It was losing for us, because she's now going to live with you.
Right.
You understand? So don't feel that there's any oppression in all this. You have a representative next to you there, and it was very nice. The traditions, and even here when somebody calls us, they want to do, we call it Mevani. It's such a joy. This lady here and I are at opposite ends, negotiating something we are not going to mention here. I'm the parent on one side and she's the parent on the other side, and we are not even talking now because she's not looking at me properly. It's fun. It's so much fun. And then when you meet, you say, "How are you coming? You have to come properly." So it's even when we are here, we enjoy it because it's something to do. Because at home, it was either harvest time, it was either planting time, it was just church on Sunday, and you don't have much. So when you hear there is a marriage,
Yes, it's been
village
sorted.
gets involved, the other village gets involved, and the merger of the two becomes really a nice
It's a real celebration.
So it's even nice to see you here. Whatever little your spokesman will be able to, it doesn't matter. We are just happy to see you here, in our own element, enjoying ourselves, eating Kenyan food. And it's good we have met you. And our girl is coming to also experience a different culture, which is a good thing. We are in America, we came here, so we have to accept. We are told when we go to Rome, live as Romans live.
As I said,
Extends
although
culture.
we had not consulted each
Yes.
other, I said yes. So we are going to have those things,
And the joyful occasions.
the joyful occasions
Yes.
in our own way, the best we can. Please token.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it will be there.
Amen. Amen. They are tokens.
Thank you. And that's why I mentioned these weddings, the celebrations are for the parents and the village and the clan, the villagers.
Yeah.
The people, the ones that are getting married, the girl is getting worried. No, I'm going to people I don't know, I'm losing my friends. Oh, how am I gonna have my own family? My mother, I'm not gonna eat. They used to get married when they were very young, as he said. So that's their worry. The man now have to worry about where am I gonna get it, because now they are moving from their parents, they can't stay with their parents. Now they have to start their own family. Now he has to start figuring how he's gonna feed himself. He's losing the friends who are not married because he used to hang out and all that. So this is celebrations for us. So, and because it's for us, we have to make it fun.
Yes.
So if there's something that you guys want us to incorporate in this process, please, 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 we want to make sure that everybody have fun and everybody is going to enjoy the journey. So we have requested whether we are able to have another day to get the process started early before the July 17th. That's when we Wanjohi and his wife are gonna give the daughter the blessing. Just wondering whether we can have another day. Then we can have these things where we are changing, especially the ladies, because ladies here now, they do most of the work. They carry the babies 9 months, carry them on their back, they feed them. When they cry, they are the ones that we are men, we just walk around and say, hey. But when it comes to the wedding, they don't even let the men talk. So this is an occasion for them to see the kid that they brought up, whether it's the boy or the girl. They have grown up, they have become people of responsibility. So it's a big joy for them. Men, it's a chance for them to boast. You see my daughter, you see my son is getting married. That's it. Women get the part out of that. So anyway, So I hope everybody enjoys. I hope everybody, you're gonna let us know what day we can have. Okay? So let's join hands. Let's have this journey together. And from what I understand, we wanted to show them that we do have, when we come to have this kind of occasion, we do have some drinks. So I'm assuming we have some drinks we can share.
Yes, they came with some drinks. Yes.
Yeah, that's very obvious.
Yes.
We
We need to show practically how we
Yeah.
do things. So if there's something we can share and drink, that would be awesome.
Yeah, they brought some drinks.
They brought some, okay.
You did not expect such a big crowd.
As we said, we are going to help you. So Wanjobi, maybe there's something else we can kick in. A drink of some sort.
Yeah.
A beer, sodas we can kick in so that we drink together.
Yeah, I have some.
There you go.
They are cooling. Yeah, like
As we said, we are going to be this kind of together. So